Morning campers, and welcome to day 3 of this Father's Day Dolly Sods adventure. First and foremost, it's Sunday, so happy Father's Day. It's about 6:30. I'm just laying here watching some people mill about. Jim, I'm still dead to the world. I'm just gonna lay here for a little while and listen to the river. That was so awesome to go to sleep to last night. For all of 5 minutes it took me to fall asleep. I'm just gonna lay here for a while. I'll see you guys when I wake up and get breakfast started. Alrighty guys, we are about done with breaking down camp. We're gonna have a nice leisurely breakfast. But it looks like the late afternoon storms are starting to roll in. It's getting really windy. We're gonna go ahead and boogie on down the trail. We've only got 6 miles to go. So I guess we are racing the rain at this point.
Shh, just between you and me, I think the rain's gonna win.
Alrighty guys, we have broke camp, we have hit the trail, and we're on the move. I think I might even be headed the right way, but who knows. And this is what we get to wake up to. I know it doesn't look that steep, but first thing in the morning, it's starting to feel like it, and it's gonna march this way for about a mile. Yep, rocks and steady uphill. That's what we're looking at on this trail. This is the Red Creek Trail, right? Okay. So, mud is pretty nominal though, so that's kind of a cool trade-off. I gotta say, last night, that's the best night's sleep I've had, and I don't know how long. And this morning when I got up, my shoulders and back, nothing, not even twinge. This is the least physical impact I've ever felt on a backpacking trip. Now, granted, we're not doing super steep stuff, and part of it is getting my base weight down. But I think I'm pretty sold on the no waist belt. You can see it's just a flopping over there. Maybe you can see it, I don't know what I'm shooting. Anyway, yeah, I don't have the hip issues, the back issues, the shoulder issues. I think I made up my mind this morning when I get home, I'm gonna order a Z-Pax Nero and not even get, I mean, they send you the waistband, but I'm gonna take it off, not ordering the pockets for it, and I'm gonna give it a whirl. If I hate it, I can always put the belt on. Plus I ran into a dude at our campsite last night that had one. I got to check it out a little bit. Looks like a pretty quality product. And he loved his, so that might be the route we're going. Oh, there we go, a little sunlight. I'll tell you what, if you're looking for a good place to come in the summertime, when it's just super hot, this, Seneca Creek, Cranberry, they're all good options because you're really out in the shade a lot. We don't see a whole lot of sunshine. And when we do, it's diffused. I mean, even when you're out there, there's still some cover. So, food for thought for your summer adventures. And we come out of the woods and we're greeted with this. Definitely beautiful. We just came out of the woods right there and we're dumped out into this big, beautiful meadow. And the clouds are putting on a good show today too. They're just trucking along.
I don't care if you film
Chipmunk making a few adjustments.
She says, it squeaks!
it. Every freaking step, it squeaks. Step, squeak.
They can't hear you that far away. Oh, we're gonna keep motoring up the hill. Oh, the trees are just a creaking. The wind, she is a blowing. You probably can't hear it, but there's one right behind me just creaking to beat the band. We're at the next trail intersection. You can see we're coming off of Red Creek Trail, number 514. We're getting ready to hop onto Trail 511, that is Blackbird Knob. And if I remember correctly, we won't be on it very long before making our next trail jump. So let's keep moving. By the way, we haven't taken one step downhill so far. Nothing super steep, mind you, but we've been moving slowly uphill to less slowly uphill the whole time so far. Alrighty, that was quick. We were only on Blackbird Knob, about a half a mile or so. And as the sign says, we have made it to Upper Creek Trail, number 509. We're on that for about a mile and a half. Do you know what we hit after that?
A little bit of Dobbin grade. And then
Tiniest little bit of Dobbin grade, the mud master of them all. Let's get moving. Little view of Upper Red Creek here. As with the regular plan this morning, we are still heading up. Not super steep, but enough to keep the heart pumping a little bit. Alrighty, we have plateaued, at least momentarily. Little Red Creek. Upper Red Creek, sorry, Upper Red Creek. Man. Absolutely beautiful. And for the first time in about 24 hours, I'd say, the trail has no mud, no rocks, just soft dirt. It feels so good on the feet. Grass and soft dirt. Yeah, after all the rocks, it feels good. We're gonna stop here, take a little break. It's about 10 o'clock. To be honest, not really tired, not gonna eat. I think I'm just stalling because I don't really want to leave. Alrighty, we have completed Upper Red Creek. As the sign says, we are at the intersection and we are getting ready to hit Dobbin Grade Trail. We just have to figure out whether we're hitting it this way or that way. Oh, we got a little surprise waiting on us here on Dobbin Grade. I did not realize was here. Yep, we got us a little stream crossing. No big deal. It's only about 2 foot at the deepest spot. There's actually some rocks right there. I'm gonna give it a whirl and see if I can do it. Worst case scenario, I'll fall off. So we'll see. The chipmunk getting ready to take her turn. And we've got a father-daughter team from Boston, I believe. Is that right? You guys said you were from Boston?
I wasn't getting over here.
We met these guys on day one. It's been awesome. We've kind of been doing the same loop. They're out doing the father-daughter weekend backpacking for Father's Day, which I think is just fantastic. Yeah, there we go. I hope you guys don't mind getting videoed a little bit. Okay, hey, it was worth it because we got to get a shot at the father-daughter duo from Boston. But we did not have to cross that creek. If you check out the GPS, we were supposed to make a left on the other side of the creek. I think we're looking at it right over there. We're going to go along that little ridge. We missed it, so back across the creek we go. See if we can find directions. But you know what? That's the first time we've gotten lost this entire trip. We've touched like 8 or 9 different trails. That's the first little wrong turn we've made, and we're literally like 400 yards off. So we walked right by it. I mean, right by it. It's on the trail. Somehow, I don't know. Anyway, the river's just right over there. Literally right there. So far, the Raven Ridge Trail is beautiful. First of all, trail, we're just basically walking through the grass here. The trail is dirt, haven't touched a rock in a few minutes. It's dry as can be. The other thing is we're just walking out in these big vistas. I'm sorry. The other thing is we're walking out here in these big, open, gorgeous meadows. Yeah, if it was a really hot, sunny day, this might not be the greatest scenario, but it's just beautiful. It's in the mid-60s. We've got about a 10-mile-an-hour wind going through here. That's the other thing. With all the wind, we've had zero, and I mean zero issues with bugs on this trip. Haven't really even seen it. I don't know if this will show up on video, but the bottom edge of the cloud line for us, right there above the ridges, has like a pink hue to it. And then you've got like this bright light coming in under it. To us, it looks very cool. I hope it even partly comes out on video. We'll see. If this clips on the video, it probably did. All right, we have lost the race with the rain. But to be honest, it feels pretty good. Alright, the rain was brief, maybe 20-30 minutes. It's already stopped. Quick side note, the Gidget bag. It is more than highly water resistant. It's pretty good to go. First time in the big rain, so I had the camera in a Ziploc, and I'm still gonna probably always do that, but it is soaked on the outside, totally bone dry. The Robic works. Thank you, Dutch. This thing is not that much. I got the large, and we're looking at like $25. Pretty good peace of mind when you're toting around maybe $1,000 worth of camera equipment. Yeah. Anyway, we are almost back to the stick of the lollipop. We just have to march down this trail a little bit further. And unfortunately, we're gonna be almost done. I don't want to go. Before we get out of here, I hope that this video inspired you to come check out the Dolly Sods or any of the other great backpacking opportunities there are here in the wet, wild, wonderful, and windy state of West Virginia. Whatever you do, go out there, have some fun, make the time. I don't care what you have to do, make the time. Go out and have some fun, get some exercise, kind to yourself. When you get back home, sitting on the couch relaxing, hit that remote, check out what we've been doing. All right, off in the distance, I believe that's our last big climb of the day. We just gotta crest that thing, walk across the top of it, go down, A little bit more and we'll be back to the truck. Alrighty, we are just about back to the truck. You can see off in the distance. We did, I don't know, somewhere between 7 and 9 different trails. Terrain changes constantly. It's all fantastic. It's all one of the most beautiful places on the planet. But of all of them, I think my 2 favorite trails are right here. The Bear Rocks Trail, when you're entering in, that's where you just get these massive open views. It's really beautiful. It's windy, but it feels awesome. And then the, correct me if I'm wrong here, Chipmunk, if I got the name right, the Rocky Ridge, is that the right one? Yeah, the Rocky Ridge Trail, we both agreed that was one of our favorites, if not the favorite. That's where you've got all the rocks made out of sandstone that have been carved away by the wind. FEMA rock, that was up there, and it's where we camped the first night. That was just amazingly beautiful. We did manage to check off almost everything off of my checklist. We found FEMA rock. That was a biggie that was on there. Lion's Head, found that really easily, luckily enough. Big Stone Cold Falls, and I got to climb down to the lip of that thing and get some really, I'm happy with footage. Had beautiful weather, couldn't ask for much more than that. The only thing not on the checklist is I didn't find any of that live ordnance that they warn you about. I got a friend of mine that would have made a perfect Christmas gift for her, but that's okay. I'm definitely coming back here and maybe I'll find some of that live ordnance next time. Just in case. Yeah, something like that. I'm not wishing her bad luck, but if it happens, I damn sure want to catch it. Of course, she is going to make it, and that's the real reason I want to video it, so I can document her accomplishment. Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to show her making it. That's it. That's the answer to go with. Alrighty, we are almost out of here. We've got our last creek crossing right over there. Behind me, we've got this gorgeous big campsite. Multiple fire rings and couches over there, back there. But this is what caught my eye as we were passing. I wasn't going to do this shot. But right here, somebody definitely spent a little time working on their little miniature display. That's definitely pretty cool. We're gonna get home, hop across the creek, see if Chipmunk falls in. The water's definitely dropped a lot since we came in. There were just a couple of these rocks peeking up out of the water. Now you've got a full-on bridge. All right. Alright, we made it into the truck, gotten some dry clothes, dry shoes. Just looked at the GPS. 26.3 miles and about 3,030 foot elevation change. So there you go, there's the stats. go camping, go hiking, and definitely think about checking out something in West Virginia.